Hello, in this video I will talk about acceptance. I have said previously that an anxiety is generated when you expect that the pain will be done to you, will be done to I or to me or something very dear to me. So only expecting the pain is not enough to create an anxiety. This pain should be on me, to me, done to me. Okay? So, like you see, we come back to the problem of I or the problem of referencing to the self. Whenever you reference to the self, then you will make everything connected to the self bigger and bigger. So, any thought which is irrelevant or not important, when you connected it, when you enter the sense of I-ness, the sense of me, of I, in this thought or in this feeling, then it will become important. Okay, so this leads us to what should I accept? Of course, as I have said before, you accept the existence of the obsession. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you accept the content. Of course, you accept only the existence. Why? Because you know that this is not me. But you accept the existence. Okay, further, what I mean by that is that you accept the OCD feelings. You accept that the OCD feeling will be felt as my real feelings. You accept that, but so you accept that you will feel the OCD feelings, the OCD thoughts, as real you, but in fact they are not they are not the real you. They are not your real feelings and emotion. But you accept that you are feeling that they are you. Because why is that? Because you know, you believe, you know from your deepest heart that these feelings are not you. These feelings are the OCD feelings. But you accept that you feel these OCD feelings as your feelings. Because you feel them. You feel these OCD feelings. But you are fight not with these feelings. You are fight with the fact that these feelings are my feelings. I feelings. This is me. You fight with that. So you should accept that you feel these feelings as me, as I, as my real feeling. You accept that. Why you accept that? Because you know from your deepest, from the deep part of your heart, the deepest part of your heart, that these feelings are not your real feelings. But you feel them. This is why it is OCD disorder. Okay? Why it is a disorder? Why it is a problem in the biochemistry or the neurology of the brain? Because it lets you feel that these deceptive signals, deceptive brain signals, are your real feelings. These deceptive feelings let you feel. So the OCD, why it is a sick? What is a sickness? Why it is a disease? Because it lets you feel not your real feeling. So you feel the OCD feelings as your real feeling, self-referenced I feeling. You don't accept that. So this is why you get the disease. You don't accept that. You say, no, this is not, I don't accept that. I don't accept that. This is why you have this problem. Now, you feel, now, as an OCD client, you feel that these feelings, these OCD feelings are my own feelings. You feel that strongly. This is because you have OCD. Now, I want you, this is the therapy, I want you to accept that I feel these feelings as my real feelings, but I know from the deepest of my heart that that this is not me. But I accept that I feel that it is me. Okay? So, you should, if you didn't understand that, please repeat this video so that you understand it. Okay? I mean, you are not resisting the ugly OCD thoughts, but you are resisting the felt feeling that these thoughts are you. If you accept that, then you will recover from OCD immediately. I know it is very difficult, so you should not, you don't have to accept 100%. If you accept this fact as the OCD feelings that I felt, it feels like my real feeling, but it is not, but I accept them. I accept them felt as my real feeling. I accept that, okay, because I know from the deepest of my heart, all these years, I know my reality, that these thoughts are not me, but I feel them as me. So I accept I feel them as me, okay? But from the deep, at the same time, I know from the deepest from my heart that they are not me, okay? So you accept these thoughts as you, these thoughts and feelings as you, because you feel them, you resist. Okay, so what is the problem, OCD problem? You resist this feeling, you resist the feeling that this is me. I am dirty, I am unbeliever, I am a pedophile. You feel that, okay, you feel that. You accept that you feel these feelings. Don't resist and fight with them. You accept that you feel these feelings. You accept that you feel this feeling as a real feeling, as a real me. Because you know, you believe from the deepest of your heart that this is not me. I know my reality. I feel now something different from my reality, but still I know what is my reality. Because the accumulation of time and experience and the deep connection between me and my real, I know that this is not me. I know from the deepest. It is not a simple knowing. It is a knowing from the deepest of your heart. You know that. You know that. You know that through. Frankly, this is why you come to the therapy, because you know from the deepest part of your heart that this is not you. You are not a pedophile. You are not a disbeliever, unbeliever. You are not a gay. You are not a homo. You are not a killer. You are not, okay. You know that. This is why you came to the therapy. This is why you are seeing, you are studying these videos. So I want to exploit, you should exploit this belief, this notion, this fact, this reality. You should exploit them. You accept, I accept that I feel that I am unbeliever, that I am a murderer. I accept that I feel these real feelings, okay? Because I know from the deepest from my heart that this is not me. But I accept these feelings. So you are not resisting the thoughts. You are not resisting the thoughts that you are a killer or you are a pedophile, but you are resisting the feeling that these thoughts represent you. When you feel them, as it comes to you that this is me, then you fight with that. These thoughts are not me. I don't accept that. You fight with that. Okay. So accept that you feel these feelings. You accept that you feel these feelings. Accept that these thoughts of murdering, or these thoughts of harm, or these thoughts of unbelieving in God. Accept that these thoughts or feelings comes to you. I feel them. Because I feel them, it comes to me. I think them. Okay? I accept that because I know from the deepest of my heart that I am not that. This is why I am coming to the therapy. This is why I want to do the therapy, to get rid of them, to get rid of the OCD. to be free, to be recovered from the OCD, so that I can make again connection to my value. What was your value? You are loving children. You are a, a great believer. You are a guy who love people, don't want to harm them. You are not a homo, you are not a gay, or you are, okay. So accept these, the fact that you feel these feelings. I accept that I feel these feelings, these OCD feelings. I accept them. I don't struggle with them. I accept the fact that I feel them. I don't accept the content of them. I don't accept that they are true or false. I don't accept that. I accept that I feel them. Why I accept that I feel them? Why I accept that I feel that I am unbeliever, that I am, because I know that this is the only way to give them no importance, to recover from OCD, to recover from my sickness. And because I know from the deepest of my heart that I am not disbeliever, I am not a pedophile, I am not a criminal, I am not. You can suspect everything, but you cannot suspect that you are coming to the therapy, that you want to be free from OCD, that you want to be recovered from OCD. You can suspect everything, but you cannot suspect that. Otherwise, you will not spend this energy and time, and you are looking and analyzing the videos, you are studying about OCD, you want to get recovered from OCD. You cannot suspect, doubt this thought. So from that, you should exploit that. From that, accept that you have these feelings, these OCD feelings. OCD feelings is always against the values and the goals, your higher values, your real values and goals. I accept that I feel these feelings. I don't fight with these feelings. I don't struggle with them. I don't resist the feelings that give me that I am that and I am that and I am that. I don't resist that. Okay, I feel that because I am sick, because I have this problem of OCD. I accept that. Okay. And when you accept them, then you will not struggle, then they will not catch, they will not stick, they will not be so heavy and so strong. So you are not resisting the thoughts, but you are resisting the feeling that these thoughts represent you. And from that you become a patient of OCD. From that you get this problem of OCD. So accept the contradiction of, although that they are false, I feel them as representative of me. So you accept this contradiction, that they are false, but I feel them as I feel these feelings. I feel these feelings, that they are my feelings. Okay. Why? Because normally when you feel hunger, when you feel thirsty, when you feel that you should, outside OCD, when you feel that, you go drink water, then the thirsty feeling will go away. You are hungry, you eat, the hungry feeling will go away. When you are doing your work, you think that you need to do that, then you do it, then it is gone. You deal with the feeling the whole day, and it is real. But in OCD, they are not real. So this is, you can define OCD as having feelings that feels real, but they are not real. This is OCD. You feel it is real, but they are not real. So accept the OCD. Accept that you feel things that you normally do not want to feel. accept that now you are feeling feelings that you don't want to feel. Accept that you don't want to feel them, but you are feeling them. You don't want to feel that you are a pedophile, but you are feeling that you are a pedophile. Accept that. Accept this contradiction. Normally, when I am hungry, I feel hungry, I go and eat. The feeling of hunger, it disappear. So everything is consequent, everything is causal. A cause B, cause B cause C, C cause D, and if you remove A, then there is no B. If you remove B, then there is no C. Causality very, very simple and normal and fluent. Okay. In OCD, it is different. There is no causality. That this doesn't cause this. It is simply a disease. It is a chemical imbalance, electrical signals, brain conditioning with some stimulant from 10 years ago or 20 years ago, or when you were the chemical. There is a lot of things, irrational, non-linear, not connected, be connected through OCD. So, okay, accept that the OCD, accept that you feel things that you do not want to feel. You do not want to feel a pedophile because you are not a pedophile. Okay, accept this contradiction. You feel it, but accept that I feel it, and accept that I am that, but accept that the feeling that you feel that. Why? Because you know from the deep part of your heart that you are not a pedophile, or you are not a disbeliever, or you are not a murderer, or you are not dirty, a filthy one. Okay, you feel that very strongly. I accept that I feel that I am dirty. Okay, and refocus and go to something else. Accept and go. You don't accept that you are dirty, the fact that you are dirty. You don't accept the fact that you are a pedophile. You don't accept the fact that you are a disbeliever. No, you accept the feeling that you feel that. You accept the feeling that you feel that you are disbeliever. Okay? You accept these feelings. You don't fight with them. Why? Because you know from the deepest part of your heart that you are not a disbeliever. This is why you are seeing these films and these therapy videos. Because from the deepest part, from the real part of your heart, of your existence, you know that you are a believer. You know that you are a very kind guy, a very kind father or mother. Okay? Accept the fact that you feel things that you do not want to feel. Try to repeat listening to this tape again and again so that you get sense about this contradiction that you, in fact, you refuse to feel OCD feelings. That this is impossible because you have this disease. You refuse to feel that you are disbeliever. No, this is impossible. Why? Because you have this disease. You have an OCD disorder. Okay, you have an obsessive compulsive disorder. You have this you have this sickness, this disease, this chemical imbalance, this biochemical neurological problem. So accept that you feel this contradiction with your values and with your goals. I feel that I am a disbeliever. I feel that I am a criminal. I accept this feeling, this feeling. So you don't accept the content, the fact that you are criminal. You accept that you feel that you are criminal and simply go refocus. Do something else. Do something important to you. But But you cannot refuse, fight this feeling of that you are a disbeliever. You feel that you are a criminal. You cannot fight that because you are feeling it. You feeling it. You feel it. So you cannot fight with it. You accept it. I accept that I feel a criminal, but I'm not a criminal. I feel that. Why I feel that? Because I am sick. Because my brain have a biochemical disorder. This is why I get this feeling that against my real feelings, real values, real goals, real me, real I get this feeling. This is the OCD. This is OCD. When you fight with these feelings, it's impossible because you have this disease. This is the definition of the disease, that you feel feelings that these feelings, you feel feelings that they are not your real feelings. This is the definition. When you say, I don't want to feel these feelings. These feelings are very bad. They make me anxious. Because I am not a disbeliever. I am a believer. I'm strong. How is it possible that I feel that I don't feel God, that I don't feel? This is because you have an OCD. If you don't have OCD, you will not feel such feelings. So accept that you feel disbeliever, that you feel these feelings of disbelief. Because I know from the deepest of my heart that I am a very believer. I am a believer. I am a believer. I am a strong believer person. Please try to repeat that. This is maybe a long video, but it is very important, because acceptance is not a step in these steps, 4 steps or 3 steps or 2 steps or 1 steps. Quickly refocus. Okay, so you don't quick refocus. It can be 1 step. Okay. Acceptance is the therapy. We try to teach you step 1 or step 2 or step 3 or ACT or traditional ERP or ERP plus. We try to teach you that so that you accept these feelings, because when you struggle with feelings that you feel, you will keep them. When you struggle with thoughts that you think, you will keep them. When you fight them, you will keep them. You will focus on them. You will give them food. You will feed the monster. Because you have already OCD, you feel these wrong feelings. I mean by wrong feelings, false feelings. I mean by that the feelings that is not coming from your real you, from your real values, real self, real goals. I am a believer, but because of OCD disease, I feel that I am not a believer. What should I do? I accept that I feel that I am not a believer. I accept this feeling. I will not fight of it, and I do what my belief says. I pray. I do almsgiving. I do that and that. Go to do everything that God tells you. This is simply the belief. You practice it. You get these thoughts. You get these feelings. Oh, you are that and that. You are a blasphemous person. You are against God. You are corrupted. You will go to hell. Oh, I get these feelings. I get these thoughts because I have the disease of OCD. Okay, you accept them, and then you pray, you almsgiving, you supplicate, you. Okay, so you do the religion. You get these acceptance commitment therapy. You neglect the internal feelings and world feelings, thoughts, sensation. You neglect them. Neglect them. Okay. You accept them. Okay, and then I mean by acceptance that you neglectance of acceptance is that you accept. You don't fight with them. Okay. They say that you are bad. In fact, you are good. So if you accept this, the feeling, not the fact that you are bad. You accept, you feel that. In fact, what you are doing, you are neglecting the content because the content says that it is bad. But acceptance says accept the existence, but don't accept the content, or even don't think about the content. This is acceptance. Okay, I am going to pray, or I am praying now. I get these feelings. You are that, and you are that, you are that, and against God, and you will enter the. Okay, I recognize them. I At the moment I recognize that, then I refocus to my prayer. What you was doing, what you were doing, go do it with a real focus, a clean focus. Okay. I hope that I could manage to give you the idea and the understanding of really what is, because there are a lot of talks about acceptance and what is accept, how can I accept my OCD and feelings, and so this is my own experience and my the therapy that I believe in, that I okay. So God bless you, and see you in the next video.